he's staring up at Kane like, I'm going to mess you up, right?
Come near my mom, we're going to have a problem. The problem is I'm going to run away.
Yes, exactly, because I'm going to be mad at Mom because she trimmed my claws today, and now I'm angry. So, yes.
Like full-on hissed, which he does not do terribly often. He
does not do it, at me, at least, terribly often. Apparently, it's part of a fun new game with you to be hissed at.
It's really simple. Twiglet loves the shower cubicle just next to us, and he likes to roll around in
the bathroom. Yeah. Not like... Right.
We're not coming to you live from the toilet. Don't worry.
That would be weird.
Although, no. So he likes rolling around in the shower cubicle, and then like I hold the stick and he kind of nuzzles it, and then I kind of rub the stick down his back and he rolls over, and then he bites the stick, and then he bites me and hisses and runs off, and then
to another corner of the 2-foot wide shower
and then
cubicle.
runs off to another corner of the 2-foot wide shower cubicle, and then we are apparently supposed to start again.
And then we start again. Yes, yeah. Twiglet has a new favorite place to play, and it's very weird. But there's like so many toys in the shower now. It's kind of bizarre. Hello, everybody. How are you doing?
To quote Eliza Schlesinger, we have a weird dog.
We have a weird dog. Yeah, that's exactly why Twiglet got his claws trimmed. Because 1, we're traveling as of this weekend, and 2, he's sticking to the blanket again. So it is time, and it was done. And we've got the front 2 feet done, and we'll have to do the back 2 feet probably tomorrow.
Also, the calming dreamies do nothing.
Yeah, we tried. Are they over there?
Yeah.
Yeah, we got these like...
This is a lie.
Yeah. Didn't work so much, right? I mean, and I gave him...
Like 25 of them. And he was still full of, I'll kill you! I'll kill you!
Yes, exactly. He was very fussy. Which is why he's not in this room right now. I think he's in the other room in his favorite, like...
passive-aggressively sleeping.
Yes, exactly. Oh, so the kittens are going to the vets in a couple of weeks. Poor Ruthie's got to get her rabies shots.
Oh, poor Ruthie.
Good. But yes, it's vets all around for everybody. Hi, folks.
Hey,
how are we doing?
Speaking of, we encountered our buddy Otis for the second time in a week today.
Yes.
Who's a huge swashbuckly kind of black and white and sort of
He's so wonderful.
Cat. And Otis has been through some shit.
We've told you before, he got locked in a garage. He's been shot by a pellet gun. He's been through a lot, but he's a total love bug. And he loves to come and see us, and it makes me happy.
And every time he gets a little bit closer to the house.
Yeah. All the cats have their like territory, so he can't cross the street to come to our block where we live, but maybe he's warming up to it.
We have also worked out the rhythm for Milo, who is the other cat in the neighborhood, who looks like the noted character actor Wilfred Brimley.
He does!
If he was a cat.
In a little red bow tie.
And he's got like a handlebar mustache.
He's very sweet and very teeny.
We're pretty sure Milo can't see for shit.
Yeah, because he kind of only recognizes you exist when you get right up close up to him, and then he's like, oh, hi!
Hello!
How are you? Can I have some pets? Which is very sweet. But yes, it was a good walk day for my kitties. So yes, that's what. Okay, there's the first thing done. Tick. We've talked about.
We do between 3 and 50 literal things on this show.
Go ahead.
The next one we tend to do is how have we been this week? So, how have we been this week?
Well, I'm over the sleep deprivation, or at least the extreme disruption to my sleep schedule that Sunday caused.
For those of you who don't join us on Sunday, this Saturday just gone, it was Worldcon, where the Hugos rented out. And as expected, we left with the exact amount of Hugos we came in with.
Which are 0 and a Ninja Creamy. But that's okay.
But it's a Ninja Creamy.
We saw our friend Rosie the Spaniel on our walk today. She came racing over and jumped up on the bench next to me. Oh,
I love that.
It's the greatest. It's very kind of you to say that, Renee. It's so sweet. But, hey.
Thanks, buddy. And also, hey, Renee.
Hey.
Good to see you.
Nice to see you. We celebrate the nominations and we bought an ice cream machine. That's what matters. I had ice cream at 4 o'clock in the morning. Ninja Creamy greater than Hugo? I mean, I got it. I got to pick it, Hey, sure.
I think possibly the height of decadence would be eventually winning one and using it as a terrifying brutalist spoon.
I don't want to eat ice cream with a Hugo rocket. That just has too many ways to go wrong.
It feels It feels like the opening montage, the opening accident in like season 25 of ER.
I was gonna say, it sounds like a house episode. Yeah. Let's just not, right?
Like,
you cannot make ice cream with a Hugo. I mean, I'm sure there are some people who've tried. Thus endeth my commentary about...
I have a sidebar on this,
okay.
because my brain, of course, immediately went, so you do that, and then the first shot after the opening credits is House just going, tell me again?
Yeah, okay.
The single greatest structural postmodernist gag in modern American TV is in an episode of CSI Vegas, which by this point had established that something awful happens.
Where's my tangent?
And I put it somewhere else. And Grissom shows up and says something kind of punny about the thing that's happened, and then the music rises and off it goes. Then one year they did a furry episode. And they actually did what, from a non-furry perspective, was a really quite sweet, non-judgmental furry episode, where they show up to the crime scene, and Grissom looks at this 6-foot-tall dead coyote in anime colors, and the music crests, and he goes, and then the credits roll. And the C-plot of the entire episode is Grissom trying to come up with a pithy summation of the case as he learns about furry culture. Yeah. And I always, that just always tickled me.
What was the name of that town in the podcast you were listening to?
NCIS, Kentucky.
Which is hilarious. Yeah, the stream would absolutely be censored if you tried to use the Hugo to eat anything. And that just, no. Let's just move ever so swiftly on from discussing the events of that evening. Needless to say, they were typical, unfortunately. So, that's another thing we do on the stream, is talk about how our week's gone. Our week is going to go really well when we fucking get there.
Oh my God.
Because, I don't know if this is the same for everybody, but for me, the week before you go to relax is the most stressful, busy, full of tasks week physically possible. And that has definitely been the case. I just got work news right now that I'm like, of course you've decided to do that. But this is our last stream for...
About 10 days.
About 10 days. We will be back for Wednesday night stream in 2 weeks, and for Sunday night stream in 2.5 weeks. It's like, I have to do math. The 3rd and the 7th of September is when we'll be back for Wednesday night and Sunday night, because I'm going for work and Alistair's coming along to get to do cool things, and then I will take a long weekend and do cool things as well. But the process of getting between here and there, she fraught.
Also, hilariously, we're in New York for a week. We come back. There's a week. Marguerite's. We have like a quarterly planning weekend.
It's our big weekend for so. Everybody knows we run EA Escape Artists Foundation. It's our big quarterly all hands editorial sort of meetings that weekend. And then 2 days later, I got to go up to Scotland for a couple days and then come back. So by the time we get to the next weekend, I'm going to be pudding.
Yes.
Which means I'll probably want to put a second coat of paint on the fence and winterize.
God is my witness, woman. I will, of course, make tea and assist you in any way I can.
Yes, and maybe, no.
Okay, I'm ready to go paint the fence. Oh no, the doors are locked and I've lost all the keys.
Oh no, we can't paint anything.
Oh no.
How terrible. Twiglet, let us in. Yes, but no, lots coming up. And then also in September, folks in the UK, you may or may not be aware of this, there is a one-day convention called Edgelit that's held in...
Leicester?
No. The one that I will... Yes! That's spelled with an E. That should be pronounced Derby, but they pronounce it Darby, and it drives me mad. That's...
I love that you're madder about that than the 4 invisible letters in Leicester.
Well, I got teased worse about that one, I guess. But,
Can I tell them the Edgelit story? Because you look really cool coming out of this, and I don't.
Oh, that story. Yeah. Yes, you may.
So Edgelit happens in this actually really cool cinema complex on one side of the main square.
And yes, Zolia, it is running again. I believe it's the 20th of September, and we're going.
Yes. So if you're there, we'll see you there.
And buy you a meal.
And buy you a shitty overpriced sandwich. Speaking of shitty overpriced sandwiches, the three things which tend to happen at Edgelit are there's a motorcycle club that meets directly behind the venue, because that works.
It's called the Quad, right? It's this big shopping complex with a big plaza in the middle, and it's surrounded on all four sides, like you would expect with something named Quad, with shops and stuff. And one of those corners is the cinema complex, which the convention takes over. There are frequently many other events occurring simultaneously. So they've usually got the big central square area like roped off or prepped to, like with a stage, to do any other sort of presentation.
So we go one year, and the queue for the bad sandwiches, they're not that bad, but they're super expensive, is around the metaphorical block. So Marguerite goes, let's just go for lunch at Pizza Hut.
It's just right over there.
It's just over there. And our buddy Jen's there. So off we go. And Jen and I both kind of come out into the square and look at the big fenced-off area for the audience for, I think it was a reggae festival and the motorbike club.
Some sort of presentation going on.
It was something. And there's a couple of holes in the fence. But Jen and I take one look at this and walk all the way around. Now, to be clear,
they haven't noticed as they start walking towards the corner that I hadn't moved. And I'm just watching them. Like, what are you doing?
So, to be clear, there are two holes in this fence, one directly in front of us, one directly in front of Pizza Hut, 10 meters away.
So they start walking all the way around. And I won't till they get here.
75 meters later, Marguerite starts moving.
No. I wait till they get to this other corner. They've gone 3/4 of the way around. They're just about to get to the other side. And I think I dead-eyed you. I'm pretty sure.
You held eye contact the entire time you walked in a straight line.
I walked in a straight line through the open holes in the center of the plaza where all the Brits were clustered around the edge. I'm like, what are you fools doing?
The look on her face was...
What are you doing? It's open. It's just a big open space. There will be gates in the future. There are not gates presently. What are you doing? Stop being British.
And this is one of the many reasons I love you so much.
Yes, stop being British is one of those frequent phrases in our household. That means,
oh gosh, I'm sorry.
Oh. Please.
Oh, crumbs.
No.
Crikey.
Just no.
Thy me.
Now you're just making things up. So that's how our week's been. We trimmed the cat's claws. We didn't win 3 Hugos. We also didn't fail to pronounce people's names correctly, but that's a whole other story. And we got a whole lot to do because we're traveling.
Mm-hmm.
Hello, Darcy. How you doing?
Hey, Darcy. How you been? Other exciting things happened. What the fuck were they? Something else happened.
You submitted an audition for something.
Oh, I mean, there's the auditions we submitted a while ago, which I haven't heard from, even though it's like 2 days after deadline. So obviously we haven't got it.
That's fine. I assumed as much. And then there was like a pitch thing.
There is an open call at the moment that the Sheridan Tapes is running. They put together a kind of pseudo spin-off season and it's a really fun gimmick. It is stories which are adapted from stories written by the fictional main character as this kind of bootleg TV version of her book.
You finished all your squares already? Oh my goodness, that is so fast. Well done.
And I was actually joking about, obviously they haven't cast it. It's 4 days. It takes fucking ages. But the Sheridan Tapes had a writer call. I had half an hour.
So you put something together.
And I wanted to see whether I could put something together, and then I put it in front of a friend of mine who I trust completely about this sort of thing. And especially as a little while ago, I got feedback on some of my fiction, which is basically you do premises, you don't do characters. You do kind of fun mechanics. And
that was a long time ago, and that was inaccurate feedback. But let's move on.
And the response which I got was, no, this is great. Do this. And literally more dinosaur.
More dinosaur, right?
Which is kind of one of my dream notes. So it's in.
Yeah, so.
And of course, and I was hugely extra. It turns out that the call, which is open till the end of the first week of September, by the way, the call was just give us a 2-paragraph breakdown of what would happen.
And he wrote a whole freaking thing.
I wrote an entire outline.
Of course you did. Sometimes you have to write the outline. Writing long is easier than writing short. Ask me how I know. Sometimes I have to write a whole big long thing just so that I can then summarize it into 2 sentences that the people who need to read the thing are going to read, right? It can be very difficult, but very cool.
The running gag about your profession is that so much of it is, are we being illegal? And the tens of thousands of words and person hours that are behind yes or no.
No. That's not what lawyers say. Lawyers say it depends. It depends on X and Y and Z, right? Exactly.
There's an entire very early episode of Bones, which kind of does that with academia, where one of the main characters is dragged into assessing a fossil by the dean of the university. And he's fucking furious about this. He's like, what, you're going to waste 2 weeks of my time. And at the end of it, because you don't want to rock the boat, you're going to say, well, we don't have any evidence to conclude that this is valid.
Yeah.
And the guy's like, not necessarily. And 2 weeks later, that's exactly what happens.
Yes. He could talk for 2 hours, no problem, but he'd need a month to be able to say it in 5 minutes. 100% that's accurate. Exactly. A chronic underwriter. I have a fear of the blank page, right? It's why I'm an editor, not an author. I find it very, very difficult to start from nothing.
It's also one of the areas where even my mostly latent these days low self-image realizes that I have a skill that I bring to the table for us as a partnership.
Which is you can always throw together a first draft.
I have no issue doing the prose equivalent of being the first one to kick in the door.
Yeah.
If it's shit, it's shit. I can still fix it.
Then I make it lovely.
Yeah. I the amount of times I have dumped a carefully curated and requested pile of word baby components in front of Marguerite, and she's gone, thank you. Also clear.
That is a very good way of describing our editorial process. Clear!
Just passed my 6-month probation at work. We had to... Oh, Bonsai, well done!
A paragraph into a sentence in our induction. Oh, nice. Congratulations,
Amazing.
Bonsai.
Good
well
job,
done.
Bonsai.
I'm also a chronic underwriter, but I don't pressure myself to write more than I need to. If I tell a story in 1,000 words, I tell my story in 1,000 words. The hardest part of the creative process is the leap from brain to form. Because you can't do anything with it until it is no longer in your sole possession. Right. It has to exist in some other method before anybody can give you feedback, or you can change it, or you can begin the process of communicating it to others. So that's the hard part. Out of here onto here. And however you do that, so be it. And then many things can happen from there.
Hello from the Buying Stories for Escape Pod daily task.
Right? Seriously.
I've actually found 2 things which have really helped with that for me, and they're both structural ones. Firstly, for a long time, and I don't think Emily's doing it at the moment, the BSFA ran a weekly caption competition where they put up like a science fiction-y image and go, give us a funny caption. And of course I went, would you like a 500-word piece of flash?
You said the kids are asleep, Valerie.
Yes.
Hello! Hi, Valerie! I thought so. Okay, slowly catching up.
And so I would instead do, here's a 500-word piece of flash. Is this cool? And they were like, how are you like this? Also, yes. One of which Valerie ended up running on Escape Pod, which I was so grateful for.
Started. Yeah, exactly.
But the structure of it, writing in individual social media posts, demanded that I get to the point faster. And then the fine editors of Escape Pod suggested very strongly that I stop it being a series of exciting postcards.
Sir, this is not a caption, but we appreciate you.
Exactly so. But by using that structure, it got me over the how do I start thing. The thing I'm doing at the moment, this is so stupid, and I've been doing it for months, and it fucking works.
And Bonsai, yes, use the Magnus protocol bag if you want to.
Please do.
Geek detector.
Yes.
When I wear suits into the office, I have a Phoenix Wright badge on my suit as the lapel pin to see who I detect, my fellow nerds. It's good to have a nerd detector with you.
I write almost everything I write, the first draft of it, in the Post-it Notes app.
Drives me mad.
And it's amazing.
His computer desktop is covered in the Post-it Note app. There's just...
It works so
It's
well.
because there's no formatting.
Yes.
Right? So that it doesn't impinge you. John Wiswell used to write basically a new story every week, more than one for a long time. It pays off, right? I mean, Valerie, you and I are big proponents of the fact that there's no better tool for becoming a short story writer than to slush and to read hundreds and hundreds of broken short stories and be able to articulate how they're broken, because it forces you to learn up in the craft. Sneaking in like a ninja during work. Sneaking in like a ninja. So much of learning at any stage is repetition. And so being in those environments where you have the opportunity for massive amounts of reputation is an excellent skill montage.
I think about that every time I tie my shoelaces. I was a really uncoordinated kid.
Okay, that was a beautiful segue. Well done. I'm going to let you have that.
I was a really uncoordinated kid. It was a clumsy thing. It was a self-image thing. It was a whole bunch of stuff.
Well, we have turned into talking about writing stuff. We're actually here to play a demo, but we'll talk about writing stuff until the ad break run, sure.
But at the moment, every time I tie my shoelaces, as I've done it so many times, the simple fact that my hands do that and I'm not even looking at them, that level of coordination is an art, and it's an art we all have.
It's what stage magic is based on, right?
Yeah.
Is, so effortlessly that you can conceal it.
And dude, can we have the TED Talk on writing stuff?
We should. Well, put it this way: when we get back from we're away for the next week and a half for stream for folks who are coming in late, and then we've got 2 weeks to fill before the Strange Antiquities game fully releases. So I don't know how long Tiny Bookshop is going to take, and we did find one other demo for the new game from Spooky Doorway.
It's Spooky
right?
Doorway. We've done Dark Side Detective, but this is a straight-up horror investigation game.
Horror investigation seance game. If we have extra space, we should do the writing TED Talk stream.
I actually have it. I have the one which I did for True.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I've just realized one of those weeks it's going to be just you anyway because I'm in Scotland.
I might.
So there you go. You might be getting
that.
Okay, we're going to do a writing shop TED Talk, and I'll dial in if I can. That sounds good. Lots and lots of practice and muscle memory. It's taken me years of writing and RP to just get better at it. Comparing old stuff to new is fun. Sometimes there are walls you hit. Yeah, absolutely. Okay, yeah, that's what you're doing.
Oh yeah, it's non-linear as well. I had reason to read a couple of early full lid pieces this week, and I'm not as funny as I used to be. I'm more focused. I'm not as funny to me than I used to be.
Could it perhaps be that not as many of your jokes survive the editorial process as they used to be? One of these days, y'all, we should do it. So this is where it started, and this is how it was published, kind of thing. Because trust me, you're plenty funny. That is a compliment.
Thank you.
Thank you. Complimentary, not derogatory. Thank you. I look at some of my fic even from a couple of years ago, and damn, writing several 100,000 words, if anything, is going to help.
Oh, yeah.
The 10,000 hours principle works,
10,000 hours works. The thing of...
You're back. Thank you.
The thing is, you will write 3 to 5 novels, and the first 3 will suck. Works.
Repetition is an important part of memory.
And I say that as someone who's fixing in the next couple of years to go back in and finally rewrite the trunk novel.
Okay. I re-listen over and over to you talking about horror and why it works and why people like it. Yeah, exactly. My first published novel was the 11th you wrote. Yeah. We have lots of friends.
Valerie is so fucking good at this. Valerie is supernaturally fucking good at this. Seriously.
And I agree with, I don't know how I apologize in advance. I'm going to say Anaya. I'm sorry.
Doing NaNoWriMo does actually help getting you to figure out how to get it done. And yes, completely.
Second most important skill. First most important artistic skill. Get from here to something else that other people can interact with. Second most important skill.
Thank you.
Naya. Great. Thank you very much. Finish it. I don't care if it's crap.
Yep.
I don't care if you hate it and you want to start all over again. Finish it. Finish it. Third most important skill from an artist or any sort of creative is another Brennan Lee Mulligan quote. If you cannot be lucky, be prolific. Do it again and again and again and again. And eventually something will hit or land or teach you something or catch and change your course.
And
totally fine.
There was the thing that he was talking about recently about how the process before that is maddening. Where you know that there are opportunities you're missing out on. You know there are theatres you're being discussed in.
Mm-hmm.
And you can't legislate for that. You can't legislate for the damage that will do you. I, when I was a kid, wanted absolutely nothing more than to write for a UK magazine called SFX. I got this close because I lived in the wrong place, because I didn't drink. I never got the opportunities 3 or 4 friends of mine did. And I'm not saying that to run them down. I'm saying they're extraordinary writers, and they had one dot of luck more than me. And with
Valerie's laughing right now.
Yes.
Let the spite flow through you. The spite. Yeah, spite is a hell of a motivator. It totally works.
But the thing which from my moderately enlightened 48-year-old perspective,
Would you like to come up?
I'm starting to find more and more is that wasn't for me. I thought it was at the time. It's not.
Say hello?
What I have is better because that's for me.
No,
Mother, I did not
how
read
dare
it.
you? No.
Mother, I have already been trimmed. No.
Yes, I'm surprised he let me pick him up.
Do butt cam.
Okay, let me see if I can keep talking about your wise and artistic things while I chase our cat with a camera.
There's nothing wise about it. You just keep fucking showing up.
No, don't say that's not wise, okay? Like, soft skills, the skills of persistence and finishing projects and being willing to, like, finish a thing and not like it and do it again. There's nothing minor about that. That is the secret sauce that makes art go, is refusing to not. Hold on, let's see.
Slide that behind the camera so that you have illumination.
Now okay, folks, this may be a little creepy. I'm just warning you right now.
We might be about to show you a cat's ass. We are, in fact. He's like, what the fuck is this?
Hi, baby. Thank you, Valerie. Stop self-deprecating. Don't make me get the spray bottle.
No, I'm
Hello.
sorry. Sorry, Valerie.
Hello. What are you doing, sweet boy? Oh, God, that's a screenshot. Come on, Bubba. I'm an knight.
As Primi likes to refer to him, our high albedo son.
Our high albedo son. They don't put that light in my face. So when it's not dark outside and he likes to hide back here, this is an excellent little spot. Keep saying your wise things. Don't let the cat distract you.
Do more wiseness. Just the whole prolific rather than lucky thing. That's something that I sat with for a long time. And I've kind of made my peace with it. I mean, I do 5 things. We do 5 things on the show. I do 5 things in my working week. I write for 2 podcasts, including the fantastic one that Valerie co-edits for us. I do the full lid. I have a very exciting and weird NDA to fuck day job at the moment. I do game stuff. I do journalism stuff. I do fiction. You know, it takes a really long time to work out to kind of find the balance between I am unfocused and I'm not finishing anything, and I'm actually quite good at all of this.
And I refuse to pick a darling.
And I refuse to pick a darling.
All right.
Oh,
and that's
shit,
fine.
Voice acting. Yeah. Fix.
Excuse me. How many? Okay. I'm going to hold your hand while I say this. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
You sure?
Maybe.
You have won more awards for your voice acting than yet for your writing. Note the net.
I'm going to drink some tea and think about how that makes me feel.
Okay. Which is to say, don't forget the voice acting.
Don't forget the voice acting.
There you
yes.
go. Exactly. And also, don't feel like you have to pick, right? I mean, portfolio careers are certainly legitimate. We're getting something weird is happening with the ad break. Twitch ads managers not cooperating today.
I was going to say, shouldn't we have had an ad break by now?
No, it says we're going to have one in 3.5 minutes.
Okay, so we'll just keep talking for 3.5 minutes.
I mean, there are a large number of the people on the stream are here, in fact, originally at least, for the amazing voice acting. It's good.
I do voice good.
Yeah, but that sounds weird.
I voice real good.
You talk real good. See, just don't say I talk real. No, that's a whole different genre.
I talk good and other stuff good.
We're getting into that. Picking a project is hard. I sometimes have multiple when it comes to fanfic, so I can follow the brain gremlins if I hit a wall.
Best way to do it.
I frequently do that, and then every once in a while I have to cut myself off with, okay, no more new projects until you have finished at least X many
and
projects.
that's a conversation we're going to have with each other next month.
Yeah,
because
exactly.
September is our traditional no new business month.
Yes, exactly. I am here because
that's
you boys
really
had
nice
fun
of you.
and I
Thank you,
did
Anaya.
catch from Q&As. That's fantastic. Thank you so much.
Johnny Sims of the Magnus Archive / Protocol talks about this a lot. He talks about the window of fascination, that there's a period during which a project is new and shiny and the only thing you can think about. And that period is finite.
Mm-hmm.
And after that, you got to trick yourself into going back to it. I use music a lot. It works. the big
Oh, good point, Herban. Not quite the lesson in the first act of A Knight's Tale. Take pride in winning the sword, but aspire to the joust.
Ooh.
Okay, I need to...
You are on point this week, my man.
Okay, hang on. I need a screen cap of that.
Herbert made a very good point to me on Blue Sky earlier in the week as well about how Riker's slightly boorish persona in the first couple of episodes is actually kind of an analog for the uncertainty and fear of Next Gen and whether it would measure up to Star Trek itself. And also how...
there was a lot going on with that crew of actors who were following those old scientists.
Right. And also how there's like a meta-narrative there of Riker trying to be the grown-up and realizing that he doesn't have to try. And that's around the time...
You know what we should do, folks? We should give thought to a stream, which is, okay, this is co-working, and we're only going to work on the projects we need to finish so that we can have the new shiny projects. The finish it stream, right?
The finish it stream.
That's not a bad idea. I'm allowed 2 original projects at a time, but the demons are tempting, right? But the demons are tempting is like creativity in a nutshell.
But still we persist.
But still we persist. Yeah, little one-off projects to like provide oomph and re-energize you. Or for me, like gardening right now. A lot of what we're doing is about small but visual impact. Like, can I do something where when I'm done, I can see I've changed something? Because that's motivating.
Tell them about the crabgrass in about 45 seconds.
Okay, there's a giant patch of crabgrass in the front house. And every day after we go for a walk, we pick 5 little pieces of it out.
Never just 5.
It's never just 5. You get started and then, 2 minutes have gone by. But it's almost gone now. Because for the last several months, every time we go for a walk, take a few more, and you can see it. It's making progress, which is great. I need to start 2 projects because they really need to be done by Halloween. Okay, yeah.
You can do it.
That too. I don't care. We play Soup, an ultra cozy game. Oh, cool. So, folks, the reason I'm talking fast is that the ad break is going to run in 20 seconds, and we just now noticed it. So, what we're going to do is we're going to cut away to one ad. It's going to run for 2-3 minutes. There will be some lovely interstitial music. Just chill. Get yourself a snack and a drink if you need it, a stretch, attend to medication, or pets. We'll be back, and we're going to play a game. How's that sound? There we go. Hi, everybody. Welcome back. What just happened to my game music? Oh, I clicked off of it.
Game music off.
I clicked off of the screen.
Oh, okay.
That's why. Okay.
So this is the demo for Tiny
This
Bookshop?
is the demo for Tiny Bookshop. And I just saw something. Hold on. It's taken me a long time to find the spark of motivation, house doing up. I know it needs doing. I know I want to do it, but the scale is daunting. Not
He's working out what needs to happen in what order and project managing contractor to roll it. Yes.
Oh,
dude, I am right there with you.
Hugely with you. I'm right there with you. We had one end goal for this year, which is let's upgrade the boiler. And I'm on like project number 6 before the 2 that we know need to happen before we can actually get the boiler changed. So I have all the empathy in the world. I use Milanote. I keep track of tasks, and it lets you put graphics and organize with color, which is my favorite way to organize. So I use that a lot. So yeah, let's talk about what we are playing tonight.
We are playing the demo of Tiny Bookshop, which is a game whose name is also its premise.
Exactly. Now, the full version of this game is available now on Steam, and I don't know if it has console releases
I think it's
or not.
weirdly Steam and Mac, from what I remember.
Okay. I don't remember either, but yes, demo title is premise. Tiny Bookshop. There it is. There's our Tiny Bookshop. I've already messed around with a few settings to make our gameplay a little bit easier, but there's something I want to show everybody.
Oh,
you can change the color of the category of the genre of books. This can be helpful to make key information in the game more comfortable to your color perception, which I think is freaking brilliant. And look, you can organize your bookshelves and coordinate the colors. And by pick color, folks, I mean pick color, right? You have a huge variety here to play with, which is really cool. There's also some neat like gameplay settings where like you can turn off the need to have to hold the buttons down. Anytime a tooltip pops up, it will pause the game. I think this is a game where like time passes ambiently, and so you can pause it if you want to. Fantasy should be purple. Fantasy is purple. There we go. Already, let's make it a better purple. All right, let's make it a slightly darker purple. There we go. Look, now we've applied. Oh, that's too dark though. I wanted a little more, and I wanted a little warmer.
This is going to be a non-zero percentage of the next hour or so.
Please hush. Please hush. Do not. There we go. Right. So, it also, I'm assuming it will also pause the game when you tab away from the screen if you run a browser windowed like I do. So there's some good settings there, which I like. This is like the character creation portion of an RPG, right? Well, you have no idea. Like, you get to decorate and put out furniture and change lights and the whole 9 yards with this thing, apparently. So, before we go any further, there are not any content warnings for this game that we've been able to discover. It is pitched as a cozy game, but it does also have a narrative associated with it, and we don't know very much.
And it's a narrative of implied mystery.
It's an implied mystery, and we don't know much about it, other than we haven't had any success in locating any content warnings for it, which is to say that subjects may come up in it without warning, and we will pause and take time if we need to allow people to have a moment with that, and we will be updating the list of content warnings if we encounter any as we go along in the future. So with all of that said, let's give this a shot. The music's very nice and relaxing too. I appreciate that a lot. Making things different shades is great for colorblind accessibility, right?
Sure.
And I love that it gives you that depth of control. Like, you can make it more intense or less. I really like that. BRB rearranging all the colors of the books, right? That's going to be a huge part of it. I wonder if you can do it as you go along. Like, if you have a Halloween themed shades of like orange and stuff. That'd be so cool.
You could do orange and black and make pumpkins on the bookshelf of the books.
Oh my gosh, I love that. All right.
By the way, someone's done all of K-pop Demon Hunters in Animal Crossing.
Of course they have. I love whoever that person is.
Today's the day. I packed up my things. Left everything else behind. For a quiet life by the sea.
There's a lighthouse. There we go. Tiny bookshop. Sometimes, that was a tooltip. Waterfront Square, Monday, summer 1st.
Interesting.
So it numbers days by season. Okay.
Officially now the biggest movie Netflix have ever had.
K-pop Demon Hunters?
Mm-hmm.
Good. I'll take 3 sequels. Thank you.
It's the town from Dredge, but less eldritch.
I mean, it could be. Who knows? If I click on the lighthouse, does it tell me to do something? Okay.
Coastal wildlife of Buxton Bay. Most of the board is taken up with illustrations of the marine animals native to the bay. You recognize a moon jellyfish with 4 purple circles. You remember seeing a stranded one at Far Beach before. Their delicate tentacles are used to catch prey such as plankton, but are harmless to humans. You also see an image of a herring gull in flight. It has a characteristic bright orange spot on its otherwise yellow bill. These scavengers can seem menacing to humans, but they are trying to adjust to the increasing urbanization of their habitats. They are incredibly intelligent. For example, researchers have observed them shoplifting books, presumably using them to nest in.
Hint.
Also, they will stab you for chips.
Bubba, what are we doing?
Lastly, there's a group of small grey acorn barnacles pictured, shown to look different above and below the water surface. Were you aware that the hard bumps often found on rocks and boats are actually the shells of small arthropods?
Right. Let the gulls read.
An acorn barnacle's legs poke out from the top once the tide comes in to catch plankton out of the water. Fascinating creatures. Feels like you have gained a whole new appreciation for coastal critters today.
We're watching Twiglet play behind Alistair's monitor, so we're keeping an eye on it. All right. What else can I click on that isn't what I'm supposed to click on? Because how should I don't want to click on things I should click on. That's boring. Look at the color palette. Like the flags and the board.
It's really subtle. I dig it.
Very well integrated. Okay, well, let's click on a window here.
You have stock.
Ooh. So I have 45 in my pocket. In my shop, I have scales with number of stocked books. Oh, these are the chances of a sale. Facts and travel are my highest chance of a sale. It looks like. All right. Hello, person. My, what a sight. You must be the new bookseller. I've heard so much about you.
Let's go with...
Like what?
Like what?
Oh, I know you're planning to sell used books for a good price and that you're not from the area. And I certainly think that you could use someone to show you the ropes around here. Welcome to our quaint little town. I'm Tilda. Lovely to meet you. I used to run the local bookstore here before my retirement, so you can trust my learned advice. Let's see. You should know that us Bookstonians have very particular tastes in books.
Right in the butt.
Right in the butt, cat. Good boy. Give him a pat. Twiglets, come along to help us stock and learn about books. Good boy.
Good boy, Twigs.
Very particular taste in books. I, for example, prefer to read classics and crime novels, and not much else. So why don't I have a look at your selection and see if I can find something worthwhile? Ponder, ponder, ponder. Bravo! You had the right book on hand. She picked a crime novel. When a customer finds a book, they will keep looking for more.
Oh,
what a great mechanic.
Love that.
So now she's going to look for a classic. Sadly, you didn't have the right book on author. Even though you may have books of the right genre, whether people actually take one home depends on your sale chance. You can check your sale chance at any time by hovering over the genres on the right. So we only had a 22% chance. The sale chance shows the odds that someone might find a book they like. Because the chance is based on how many books you have in your shop, it will decrease as you run out of books throughout the day. Managing to sell that last book of a genre is the mark of a great bookseller. Oh, sorry. So she's taken home a crime novel. I love how everyone here has their own tote bags. Here comes a sailor. What are we thinking? Travel?
I'm thinking travel.
Totally going to be a travel friend. And here's a jogger. You don't have a tote bag.
Jogging in slacks, my man.
What do you do? Didn't have the travel book I wanted. That guy took a fact book. Alison Kafer's the best. Okay, so they found a book they wanted. Now they're going to look some more.
And again.
And they found a travel book. Excellent. Another Bill Bryson for my collection. I wonder if we get to learn like the names of these things as we go along.
Hello there. You're the bookseller, right? So you already talked to Tilda. Does she know everything about you already? Hey, Ma!
Yes, it is in fact a tiny bookshelf.
Yeah, I love that we have a ramp and not
as well.
stairs.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, she does that. Told me all about the review before I'd even started my job there.
So it's a newspaper. Or their newspaper. We don't know.
I'm talking about the Buxtonbury Review. It's the local paper. I sort of write for them. My name is Fern Estrada. Glad to meet you. Her arrival is kind of the only interesting thing that's happened around here in a while. So you'll have to excuse my nosiness, but it's sort of my job to write about you now. How about you help me out by answering a few of my questions, and I'll give you a free subscription in return.
I don't think Fern's kind of a big deal. I think Fern has a limited audience and a limited number of events to write about. And I also think this is a lovely conceit for a character generator.
I got my start writing 150-word movie reviews for the Rydale Gazette and Herald.
There we go.
I've been Fern.
You might... Go ahead. Sorry.
You might appreciate the events calendar. And people often sell used books in the classifieds.
Ooh.
Oh my god, there's a book hunting mechanic. Right, so for the record, what made you come to Buxtonbury?
The name! What do we want to say? Searching for where I belong, needed an escape, or wanted an adventure? I have a feeling that adventure is not perhaps what we would have selected with book selling.
I quite like searching for where we belong.
I do
actually.
too.
Oh wow, I kind of feel the same way. Hope it works out for you. Running for the law. Well, Fern, I shot a man in Reno just to watch him die.
Right, exactly.
Okay, and what's your first impression of the town so far?
Friendly, I think.
Don't worry, it really is. People might be meddlesome, but they only have the best of intentions.
Don't they say that at the beginning of every murder mystery?
And right, I just realised that this is the perfect opportunity to do Adam Buxton in Hot Fuzz for this. All right, just a few more questions then. Thanks so much for the little interview. I really appreciate it.
Oh, I love the little stars.
And I promise you'll have your first copy of the review by tomorrow morning. I'll have a look at your selection now, if you don't mind. See you around.
Excellent. This person's on 4 books and
4
counting.
books.
Okay, I need this person to be my friend because they're buying all the books. Excellent.
But Fern had left with something.
Excellent.
So the jogger presumably reads while he jogs in his chinos and his boat shoes.
Yes, well. Oh, they didn't have the travel book. Gonna need to buy more travel books. I
love how Fern walks off in that very kind of, I'm chill, I got my tote bag kind of way.
Yep. And look how the sun is passing. Sunny. It's just nice today. Okay. So I can choose. Oh, it's about the end of the day. I think the click mechanism is it's the end of the day, so I have to close up the shop. Okay. Do I get a end of day report? I wonder.
The Buxtonbury Review, filled with articles, events, and items for sale. Thanks, Fern. Oh, can you park in different spots?
I think so.
That's cool.
Okay. The Bookstonbury Review reports on the goings-on around town. Tiny bookshop rolls into Bookstonbury. Very friendly. I like the little illustrations too. Weather today and tomorrow is sunny. Events, nothing until Saturday. Saturday's the weekly flea market.
Crave the bell. Crave it.
Where's the bell? Oh, the vintage desk bell. Nicked this from the old Grand Hotel. Well, we have half the money we need. Oh, and the cactus is free. Guest column, Morio's travelogue. Bali on a budget. Don't miss these incredible tips. Okay. You can check today and tomorrow's weather and keep an eye out for upcoming events. Here you can see the money in your pocket and all the books you own. Sorry. Both in your shop and in storage. Looks like they're running a little low. In the classified section, you can acquire used books to replenish your stocks. Let's give it a try. Just
Maybe valuable. That tracks.
Let's take something for free. That sounds good. These should come in handy. Maintaining a good stock of books is an important part of any book-selling adventure. Okay, great. We got a bunch of books. The classified section will sometimes have other bits and bobs. Let's pick up this Lonely Cactus. Free books! Free cactus? Right? This is great. While equipped, +2 to drama sale chance, +2% danger? Why do I have a danger mechanic in a plain book selling? Oh, of interest to y'all, and the kids are asleep. WorldCon is reporting 39 cases so far. Great. How many of them all came from that trademarks meeting? Moving on.
It's about 2/3 of last time.
Yeah. So far. Right. Shall we show the Bobby again?
Hey, buddy.
Oh, yeah. Problem is, every time we click away, the music stops. I like the music. It's very chill. Yeah, he's asleep. Don't mess with his paws. He's had enough with his
Father,
paws.
no, I have been traumatized.
I was going to say, what? Oh,
pull on flops.
Folks, look. He flop. He cute little dragon flop. He need a scratch. He needs to be scratched. I heard it was someone who went out and knew she was positive, but that could be rumor. I'm glad you guys are fine so far. That's the most important thing.
Every piece of wood's touched.
Okay.
Danger Ayn Rand.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Exactly.
Thank you, Herman.
Close the newspaper by toggling it off in the item bar. Oh, okay. Oh, that's new. I don't wish to toggle it off. Can't I buy some more stuff?
But books.
But this is only $5. I want more books.
Get the 50 bucks.
All right. Ooh, lots of fantasy books there. Somebody had a series. Okay. Used book lot and vintage kids books. I think, how many kids books do we have? We have 11 so far, but I don't know what our percentage is. It doesn't tell me. I think that's good.
You're in double figures for everything but the one you've got 9 of, so.
Yeah, exactly. I think we're good for now. Let's give this Lonely Cactus a new home. This is your item bar, and from here you can open your newspaper and customize your bookshop. Yes! Let's decorate. Oh, Ruthie has lost her sunbeam. I'm very sorry. Here to customize your bookshop. Yes, thank you. This is your inventory. Click and drag an item to place it in your bookshop. Daily expenses. All items. Then toggles between the inside and the outside of your bookshop. Okay. The one and only way to pack 40 books into your tiny wagon. Oh, plus 4 daily expenses, it says. Okay. Now drop the item into one of the lighted slots. Okay. Let's put you here in the corner. For now. Nice! You got a boost. Some items can increase your sale chance for certain genres or change the effectiveness of other items. Watch out though, sometimes they come at the expense of another genre. Equipping some items will also increase your daily expenses, so keep that in mind. Why does it cost me $4 a day to have a bookcase? Air conditioning. I'm going to say I'm running the air conditioning.
Are you renting it?
Now you have to start a photo album of people who tried to hug the cactus, right? Exactly. Hi, Goblet. This is Tiny Bookshop. Here, let me put the thing in the chat. There are, as far as we know, no content warnings associated with this game. It is a cozy, run a tiny used bookshop game. Hover over an item to check out what it does. Okay. To remove an item, just click it. I'm not going to remove the bookcase. That would be bad. Okay. What does it want me to remove it? Okay. You can decorate inside or outside your shop. Just click here. Oh. And this is to manage my different categories. Okay. Paint. Ha 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 ha. Oh, cute boy. Let's see. What color do we want our bookshop to be? We're by the ocean. Let's go with like this bluey. Oh, it's mint. Ugh, I don't want it. Well, I am now. Look for a white dot or use the icons above your book. Oh, I can paint the bookshop shelf itself. But that's the wrong color.
What you want is a nice bold color to accent the subtle color.
Exactly. How about Neptune? Once you have satisfied your interior decorator, never. Click this button to save and return.
You want to do it like the spare room? Blue and orange.
Book signs. A sign that says books. Well equipped. Plus 5% to customer count. Excellent. Oh, and now I have a folding table? And a guest book. Oh, how sweet. Yeah, it does look like, yeah, Anea, our guest room is, I found curtains that were the same. They were the, what's the name of the wave? The Japanese wave, the famous one that starts with a K.
Hold on.
They were a print inspired by that, but in orange, because I found the exact color of the Golden Gate Bridge in San Francisco, and it was that shade of orange, and so the whole room is blue and white with orange accents.
Great wave off Kanagawa.
Yeah. So, yeah. So it's a very bold color. It's very me, and the curtains are their choice. And he pops so hard when he's in that room.
He really does. He loves it.
Yeah.
In there as well.
But I have a guest book. It says plus 2% to customer count if you sold more than 10 books yesterday, and plus 5% to customer count. Excellent. I think it's just called the Great Wave, right? Yeah. I love orange so much. I got a pair of bright hazard orange headphones.
Oh, good call.
Amazing.
Very good call.
Yes. Ducky can attest in the guest room.
Yeah.
Yes. All right, so let's do it. All right, do we have an orange? No, we have a mousy brown. Wow. Okay.
So how about we compromise and go for different shades of blue?
What happens if I scrape? But that's not blue, that's purple. So let's do... Oh, I can just change the flooring, it looks like. Okay. I like that.
That's kind of nice.
That works for me for now.
Yeah.
That works for me for now. Guess who wants... Oh, let me try something. No, that's not fun. All right. Welcome to Books and Berry. Each day you can pick a location to visit on the map. Going to a location has a travel cost.
Just like Strange Horticulture.
Which is based on your daily expenses as well as parking fees for the location. You'll unlock more locations as you go. For now, let's pick the waterfront square. These are the books in your storage. Select a genre by clicking it to start stocking your shelves. Ooh. Do I have, like, records of what I sold previously? All right. Well, first of all, you need to... Oh, okay. We only have 4 fantasy books on here right now. So let's...
The grey books are the ones which you don't have.
Click to place the selected genre onto your shelf. How many genres are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 shelves. I need roughly 2/3 of each shelf. You need to go here. This book is now in your shop. Stocking more books of a genre increases the odds of people finding a book that they will like within that genre. Checking the sale. Okay. 19, 33, 30, 19. Okay, so we got some 19s we need to get up. Let's go. Classics. I don't know if we have any classics.
Don't you have classics next to the toothpaste books?
You can remove books from your shelf by pulsing. Okay. These are so disorganized. This is going to drive me bonkers. Okay. You need to go here.
My graphic novel shelf just coughed self-consciously.
Do be silent. There we go. Okay. 3, 4, 3. I want to get every... Okay, we need some. You... Nope, sorry.
Sorry about this.
Can go on the bottom.
Okay.
And then we need another, that's purple, that's travel. You can go here. Okay, and we need some more crime. You can go here. And then do the blah, 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 blah. So we need another crime. Now I'm going to have to split shelf. This is very frustrating.
Sounds like you need to make money and get more shelves.
What am I doing? I need more fantasy. And I need another fact. I'm just going to have to wedge it in here. Okay. 5, 6, 6, 6, 6, 7. I've got a lot of drama books on sale. 30, 30. Is there anything below 30? No, everything's 30 or higher, so I'm feeling good about it. Your shelves are ready. Let's go set up our shop or keep adjusting your selection. Keep adjusting my selection. All I'm going to be doing is rearranging them. So I'm going to cut myself off. Okay, here we go. Waterfront Square, please. Oh, there we go. Those tooltips go by too fast. Okay, now... Did you notice you can look around a location, click and drag to move your view? Ooh. You can interact with things by clicking on them. Let's pick up this buoy. Boy, oh boy. Oh, that's so bad. +1 to travel sail chance while equipped. Okay.
Peace was never an option.
Oh, okay. I made them fall over. Sorry.
So let's open the shop now.
No, I'm not done yet. Yes,
Can you go the other way?
I'm being...
No things on things.
No things on things. Let's go this way. Ooh. Ooh. Aha.
Oh, there's a chipper.
There's a chipper. On a bench.
Seems like the telescope is out of order, right? Sorry.
Let's check back later.
Okay, what you're doing there is vandalism.
Shh. I want ice cream. It could be stuff. Peace was never an option. Exactly. Hog.
Mess with the book, you get the hook.
Shame on you. Okay, so how do I set up stuff out here? How do I decorate? Oh, this is just the newspaper. Again. You can also buy books and items while out and about. But they will be put into your storage. That's fine. Where you can access them on the next day. Okay.
Oh, seagulls and geese would absolutely be friends.
But I don't have the decoration option in shop. So while I'm out selling, I can't put things out here so much. All right, found a travel book. Various authors. And a classics. And 2 more people walking. There's a lot of people stuck around that one little teeny tiny bookshelf. Oh, there you are. I wanted to commend you on how much you've been livening up this place. I'm sure you'll want to branch out to other places in town now. My friend Mary owns a very successful cafe in the town center. If I call her up and get her to give you a parking space, you could get quite a few visitors.
I think good call.
Yes, I know, dear. You can always trust me on these sorts of things. It's decided then. Meet me up by the Café Liberté as soon as you can.
Oh, yeah.
Visit this lively spot in the town center. Challenge unlocked. Go to the cafe and speak to Tilda. Tilda asked you to meet her at the cafe in town. Seems like she won't accept no for an answer. Oh, and while we're on the topic of showing your face, I heard our dear Walter was quite impressed with your wagon. He's one of the local fishers. Why don't you go over there and introduce yourself? He should be back from his recent catch just now. I'm not going to say it. Ahoy, matey! Introduce yourself to Walt the Sailor. He's usually sitting by the stairs at the waterfront. You might want to write this down, love. Having an organized diary will come in handy in our business. You know what? I still have quite a few unsold journals left over from my old shop, or from any person who ever bought a book who also bought a journal because they really liked it and they're going to write in it honest.
Okay.
So here, why don't you take this one? Your journal for all your planning needs. Thanks, Tilda. I'm going to snooze the ad break because I don't want to go away. There you go. I hope you make good use of it. Goodbye. You got the journal. Open it at any time to check on your progress. Here you can track which genres you've sold the most, which is useful for adjusting your selection. This is the total number of books you've sold here. And then check back here for hints and events as you discover more. Looks like this page holds little postage stamps to mark your moments in Bookstonbury. You'll collect these stamps as you are making contributions around town. You can also see your progress towards the stamps as well as hints and extra info. Hover over the stamp for more information. Okay. Click on the arrows of the corner to flip. And the bookmarks to quickly navigate between different chapters. Okay, so here's our stamp progress.
Café Liberté.
Here's the people we've met. You've got a character entry. This page allows you to find out more about the characters you meet. It includes genres they like, personal information, and where you last saw them. Sometimes characters will have requests for you to fulfill. You can check up on them here to track your progress. That looks like a fountain. What are Fern's favorite genres? Fantasy and travel. Interesting. On this page, you can see the different items and effects currently affecting your bookshop. Make sure you use this page if you're ever unsure what something does or when you're trying to create the most optimized bookshelf. So I've got bonus to the classics and to crime right now. The calendar gives you an overview of what's happened and will happen this season. Oh, neat. What are these? Click on
I am not
one of the days
optimized.
to see more.
Yes.
Weekly flea market. Summer bonfire. So that looks like the end of the summer, maybe? Characters that I've talked to. I've sold 2 travel books so far. How do I equip this? I haven't put any of this stuff out. I want to put stuff out. How do I put out stuff? What's this? Okay. Quiet. All right. Okay. So, how do I put it out stuff? You people go buy books while I talk to this guy. Actually, folks, we need to run an ad break here. Hey, what are you doing here? We'll be back. Hold the thought, Fern. So why don't we take our stretch break here real quick? Folks, this is the halfway point of the stream. So if you've been with us since about the top and you haven't stood up and had a stretch or had some water or anything like that, now is a really good chance to please do that. We will come back to speaking to Fern in a few moments, but in the meantime, we're going to take a little break, and then we'll see why Fern is so inquisitive that we have returned a second day in the same place to sell books, because that seems pretty logical to us.
Are you getting a moment?
I certainly feel like a moment could develop, for sure. That would
15% of a moment?
I'm having 12%. But right now I have to have 12% of an ad break. So
very well.
Okay. Get yourself a stretch, everybody. Have some water, and we'll be right back. excuse me, father, you stopped. How dare you? Sort of look. Nope, game's audio's turned off. There we go. Okay, Fern. Oh, sorry.
Hey, what are you doing here? So I assumed you'd be at the beach like everyone's. Oh. Oh, I'm so sorry. I already forgot that you're new. You just seem to fit in so easily. I'm sorry. Ah, sorry. Here, I'll show you how to get to Far Beach in case you want to drop by there soon.
Far Beach. This spot is a popular destination for families in the summer. Visit the beach 3 times.
I'm not really a beach person myself, but I'm sure the crowd there will need some of your reading material.
Okay. We have many locations now. Oh, he didn't find the fantasy book, or they didn't find the fantasy book they want. We need to stock some more fantasy for Fur. That's what I'm thinking. Yeah, not near, but far. All right. This shop is in ship shape. Well, speaking of which, we need to talk to this person.
Ahoy there, kiddo. How's it going?
Stamp collected. Ahoy, matey. Introduce yourself to Walt the Sailor.
Looks like you got a good sturdy vessel there. I've seen some old items lying around, which I thought you might like. See if any of it's to your liking.
Oh, ooh, expensive. Oh, I want that globe. I don't really want to buy a tattling trout or a lobster buoy.
Big mouth Billy Bass.
Man, I want to buy stuff, but I can't afford this. Oh, wow. Okay. +1 daily expenses for each different location you visited in the past 7 days. That doesn't seem
Minus, oh, sorry, but +2 to travel sale chance. Okay.
Okay. +1 to travel sales, and -15% to animal effects.
Like, that might see off seagulls.
Animal effects?
Will there be a BOOKSHOP kitty?
Tattling trout. It echoes the wisdom of the sea. Critics say it's just Davy Jones's mouthpiece. +4% to travel while the fish is talking. +25% to maritime effects. -2 recommendations.
Because people just want to fucking leave.
Because it's activatable and distracting. I don't think I'm going to buy any of these because I can't afford it. Charlie?
Oh, sorry. My friends tell me you've got some decent cargo aboard, too. They've been specially enjoying your travel and classic novels. Guess I have to be careful, or I might be outsold by you. Why don't we make a bet? If ye can make 20 sales to me buddies, I'll admit defeat.
Show off your catch. Introduce the locals to your literary selection. Sell 20 books to sailors. Oh, he flop. Oh,
I'm looking forward to a little competition, kiddo. Good luck. You're a man sitting on a bench, sir. You have a seagull.
Sorry. Not sorry. Oh, wow. There's a good sale. Lots of travel and classics.
I didn't know Jules Verne wrote this.
Right. Let's see how I'm doing here. I've sold 16 books here.
Criminy. You've already sold 3 books to the local sailors.
Find Walt to buy his latest catch. Feed the stray dog to unlock? Yes, please. Ship happens. Complete previous challenges to unlock and adopt the stray. Yes, give me the dog. We now have a mission. There was a dog. It must be mine.
Give to me, doggo. I would like to see the baby.
I would like to see the baby.
Long Lucis.
Walt. Travel and classics. Doggo, doggo, doggo. Okay. Don't need a lot of help with selling the travel books, apparently, but I also think I haven't put out as much equipment as I could. I own a lot.
You have a
of them.
table.
I know, right? I haven't.
And a sign that says books.
I haven't equipped any of this stuff. I forgot to figure out how. Let's see. Should I buy more books? I want the bell. What does the bell do?
Formerly at the Grand Hotel, this bell has seen impatience in all its beautiful shapes and forms.
Distracting. +1 recommendations per day. I want it, but I don't have nearly enough money yet. The calendar is normal. Oh, do you want to see the calendar? Yeah, let's go back here. Yep, here's the calendar. I greatly appreciate that it is normalized in 28 days. Yes, exactly. All right. How are we doing? This person's still shopping.
I think you broke the streak.
Oops, I clicked off. Godless people who think Sunday is the first day of the week. Oh, it looks like we're done for the day. How did we do? Sell 20 books to sailors. Okay.
Well, you're up 27 coin.
Plus 27 monies. Guess it's time to close up for the day. Okay. It looks like some items have been discounted a little. Oh, it was worth waiting. Now might be a good time to buy them, although you could wait longer and risk someone else buying them first. Items in the seasonal section have a much slower turnaround, so there's no need to hurry. But be sure to snatch them up before the season ends.
Public park still in disrepair. Park management looking for volunteers. Last winter, a series of snowstorms devastated vital parts of the beloved Rye Park. Many trees were uprooted and flower beds were destroyed by strong hail. Since the beginning of the year, members of the Buxtonbury community have repeatedly expressed the wish for a restoration effort. Led by students of St. Buxton University, a newly formed group of volunteers is looking for local gardeners willing to donate their precious time and resources to the much-needed repairs. A safe haven for small critters. +1 to fact sale chance. And it's considered calming. Now would be a really good time to lay out your stuff.
Yes.
You've got a new bouncing over your toolbox.
Customize your bookshop. But it's seasonal. I can buy this at any point.
Yeah.
Oh. Ooh.
Ooh.
Oh, Far Beach is expensive.
Cafe Liberté is going to be 12 for the day.
Yeah.
Welcome to Not Whitby.
Exactly. With the ruined abbey on the hill, and yeah, it really kind of is. What is this? Looks like a hospital or a university.
I'm seeing
or
Tower
something.
Block.
That'll be something. Thyme. Rye. Where's Rosemary? Here we go. Okay, I want to customize my... Thank you. Okay, so let's put table.
You'll have
and my
enough.
little guest book. My little books sign.
The little bookie sign for the bookies.
And I don't want to put the cactus out because it's dangerous.
Danger!
Apparently I can hang a buoy off the corner.
Nautical, innit?
Nautical. Will Dracula open a rival store? That would be hilarious. What city did you compare to? Whitby, which is a northern English oceanside town, and it's famous for Whitby Abbey, which is also where the Demeter crashed, bringing Dracula to shore.
This is why
novel.
Whitby is the goth capital of the UK. And every summer during the weekend where canonically Dracula arrives in town, they have an enormous goth festival.
Right. And they do something really beautiful now where they use a drone swarm to recreate the full dimensions of the Abbey in 3D space.
Cool.
It's really, really pretty. Whitby is also a jet beach, Jet the Stone. So much of it washed up there. It's the origins of the Victorian mourning custom of wearing jet jewelry. It all originated in Whitby. And it's the local thing that you buy when you go there. Ask me how I know. I bought a jet necklace of the Whitby Abbey
window.
Of the big rose window. It's gorgeous. It's only once a year.
I wasn't
now.
aware of the November one. Yeah, I think it is still twice a year.
I should visit one day when I eventually can visit the UK.
Whitby's lovely.
Whitby is lovely. It's much smaller than you'd think it'd be, and it takes quite a while to get to, but it is an oceanside town on windswept moors. It's really, really pretty.
That is indeed
where Jet Black comes from. Yes. Jet Stone.
Whitby is also the place where I set my first ever published Doctor Who adventure, where there is a chip shop, which is a Gallifrey and Rescue TARDIS, and also a really good chip shop.
Yeah, there are very good shops in Whitby.
From York, 45 minutes.
Yeah. So once you're already in nearly the farthest north of the country, it's about an hour from there east onto the coast. We might as well put out the little cactus. Why not? Because it gives us a bonus. I think those are all the items we currently have.
That's all the decoration you currently have. Do you want to paint your table?
Oh, yeah. Can I paint the table?
We do it like a red or a contrast color.
No, I want to make it to match the shelf.
Okay.
Looks like I can paint the little flower pot, too. And then I don't want to paint the buoy, I don't think.
There are multiple hour drives in the UK, but once you get to a specific location, you have to work pretty hard to find one switch. Yeah. Tell them.
Americans think 100 years is a long time, and the English think 100 miles is a long distance. It's the best way I can summarize it.
I grew up in a very small island.
Well, what's this?
And
I can paint the roof?
Amazing. And I visited the other side of that island 3 times in the 18 years I lived there. And by very small, I mean I walked from one end to the other in 12 hours.
At Tuck Painting Bookshop. No, I don't like that.
You paint it for the seasons. Do like a winter plumage on the bookshop.
Yeah, I want like a nice kind of like. Ugh.
Right?
No.
Dude, I drove 383 miles on Monday.
Right? You know?
We did get a lift in the middle, in fairness.
Where did you walk 12 hours?
You start at one end of the Isle of Man and you walk to the other end. It takes about 12 hours.
Okay.
I mean, it's not even that long, but there's a lot of hills.
And then this is all my... Oh, see, it just lets you sort it by, these are all the things I own that are dangerous, or maritime, or plants.
I'm sorry you had a bad time with that, KP.
It rained, it was very hard to see for part of it. Yeah, I mean... Oh, wait, did you undo my customizations? No, my customizations are good. Good, excellent. I'm still not happy with my paints. Sorry, folks, this will be the rest of the stream. I have to adjust the colors of the paint. No. I like that one, but I don't like...
I like the pale color, bold color contrast situation.
Yeah, me too. I don't like this kind of minty. That's too boring. I like that better, though. But what if we did that? No. I don't like... The shade of red doesn't work for me. What if I did a yellow roof?
I don't like that.
Blue roof. I like that better. Okay.
Me too.
That was weird. What about the white?
That's actually quite cute.
That's not bad. And then what if we did... There. That is so beachy. I dig it. Okay.
Beachy as fuck. I love that the sign changes color too.
Confirm. All right, where are we going?
You want to
Should
do
we go
Cafe
to the-
Liberté or?
Should we go to the far? Because we have to go to the far beach 3 times. Oh, we should stock our books. Hold on. How do we stock our books? Boosts. Can't remember how to inventory. How do I stock my books? Maybe I do that when I park.
Oh my god.
What?
I used to live in a small town in Wales called Lampeter. I had an American friend visit and decided that I'd see them off at Gatwick Airport in London. My train left Gatwick at about the same time as their plane took off. The moment I got back to my flat in Lampeter, I got a text from my friend saying they just landed in Philadelphia.
Yeesh.
Ooh, that's a train ride.
Oof. All right, let's go to Far Beach. We don't have much time for much more. We probably have time for one more day.
And you're not quite ready to be told how to do your job by Tilda again.
Precisely.
Yeah.
Let's go to the beach. I think children's books are going to be important here because they said it was for the families, right? Hopefully they'll let me stock the shop here. There we go. Excellent. I think children's books are going to be very important.
You believe the children are the future.
Teach them well and let them lead the way. Okay, thank you. So let's have lots of kids' books. We'll do, and...
There's lots of travel as well.
Yeah, I think plenty of travel.
You seem to be doing well with fantasy, so I kind of like that you've got the fantasy and drama shelf up there. I'd do crime. Crime says beach read.
Yeah, beach reads are good for crime. Because I've got none. I only have 2. Am I in a space? Yeah, that's all the space I have.
Do you have, what about the classic? Is it the fact books at the bottom? Just swap those out for crimies.
Yeah, I'm not feeling like we're going to need facts books.
We don't need facts. You don't go to the beach to find out about the beach.
We only need feelings, right? I have 4 classics already. Let's give this a try. I mean, I'm way overstocked on children's books, but I have a feeling going to the beach, that's what I want to be doing. So let's give it a shot, see how it works. Let's go to the Far Beach. Let's go learn things. Far Beach, Wednesday, summer 3rd. Oh, look at our sign. It looks so cute. Your bookshop can also be impacted by unexpected sources, such as the weather, visitors, or special states. You can always read up on what something does by looking at the tooltips.
Book. What did my kid just pull out the rocks, and is it poisonous?
All right. So, no change. Local fishers' nets are full of unregistered buoys. Okay. Let's look around a little bit. Beach ball.
Yoinkle!
Oh, there's my ball. You're welcome. Excuse me, could I get a book, please? Listen closely to people's requests and try to pick up on what kind of book they're looking for. Hi, can I get a book? I'm a big fan of historical fantasy. I just love the flavor. Also, I like my going on epic adventures in my reading.
That seems like fantasy, right?
Right. Let's recommend fantasy. Historical fantasy. Certain parts of the requests are worded. Some things can be optional, while others are really important to your customer. I just love the flavor. Also, I like going on epic adventures in my reading. Yeah, so. Also, leave some of their likes and dislikes unsaid, so make sure to put yourself in their shoes. Some requests might also be harder to fulfill than others. You can check the difficulty stars here to gauge how many books in your shelf are a good fit for your customer. Requests usually get more difficult as your stock dwindles throughout the day. Now let's look for a book that might pique their interest. A Court of
These are actual books. Sarah J. Maas.
Oh my gosh! That's Akatar! No, I don't know if I'm going to recommend Akatar. This is mature reading. Okay. The short description, publication date, genre, author, and page counts can all help to inform your decision. I just heard Mur and Valerie be like, what? Do you think this book is a good match? Once you've found a match, try recommending it to them. No. Never-ending story.
Now that feels like a solid-ish bet.
Historical fantasy. I like going on epic adventures.
Yeah. So let's put a pin in that.
Yeah. Okay. So never-ending story is a good choice. Six of Crows.
Six of fucking Crows.
I don't know if that counts as historical fantasy though.
Steampunk. It is epic.
Yeah. The Willows.
Known as The Willows.
The Willows. Thank you. Gothic horror classic. No.
1907.
Handmaid's Tale.
Ooh,
No.
fuck no.
Omniscient Reader's Viewpoint? I
Epic
don't know
manhwa
this.
series brings a whole new twist on the reverse isekai trope. Dojka Kim is the only reader of an obscure online novel, so when the dystopic events of the story suddenly occur in real life, he might be the only one who can rewrite fate.
Interesting. Martian Chronicles. No, that's sci-fi.
I'm thinking.
I also want to check out I'm going to check out every book on the shelf since I'm here. So here's some classics.
Jane Eyre, Crime and Punishment,
No.
Haunting of Hill House, Wolf.
Maybe. Okay.
First to Die.
Jekyll and Hyde. Good Girl's Guide to Murder. Excellent. As Good as Dead.
Lord of Holly Jackson all up in here.
Well, that's good if somebody wants a sequel.
Yeah.
Woman in White. Amazing. Let's look at the children's books. I'm not sure if this person is actually a child or not, but Inkheart, so good. Alice in Wonderland. Newtonian Physics for Babies. I don't know this one. Kiki's Delivery Service. Ooh. Dinosaurs and Other Prehistoric Life. Love that. Stormbreaker. Teenage Spy for MI6. Gregory the Overlander. Nice. Heidi. Good choice. Pippi Longstocking, man. I grew up on those books. Happy Prince and Other Tales. No,
so here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking.
Looking for Alaska. I'm feeling Six of Crows.
What was the one to its left?
Never-ending Story.
Six of Crows. We're biased because we both read it and loved it.
Big fan of historical fantasy. And this does have kind of historical fantasy vibes. Yeah. But I'm thinking too much of the TV show, I think. Yeah, the Gregor. Yeah, that's another choice.
Meant to tell you, Jesper shows up in Alien Earth.
What?
Yeah, the actor.
Oh, the actor. Good. What else we got here? Camper Van Destinations. These are all real books. This makes me so happy. Original recipes for book lovers. Book-inspired recipes?
It's kind of fun.
How do I get a copy of that? Okay. See, because Kiki would be...
See, if I had to pick, it would either be Six of Crows or Inkheart.
Inkheart is another good choice. Historical fantasy. Let's try Six of Crows. Yeah, Kiki's not epic enough, I agree.
Six of Crows has Raising of the Dead and a tank fight as a subplot.
I'm a big fan of historical fantasy, and this is historically flavored fantasy.
Yeah.
Also, I like going on epic adventures in my reading.
Epic.
It's a pretty freaking epic adventure. I'm not gonna lie. All right, we're gonna try this. You surprised them with an unexpected pick. I'm a bit surprised, but fantasy really makes my everyday feel heroic. Excellent. Oh my gosh, this is so cool. They'll try this one and keep shopping. No problem. Since the Crow sounds interesting, I'll check it out. Thanks for letting me read here, by the way. My name's Hopper. I'm going to be back soon, okay? Bye! I'm not sure how old this person is, so...
Your Pinky impersonation is superb, by the way.
Your customers just became inspired. This happens when you successfully recommend a book.
Get in.
And increases the sale chance across all genres for a short while. Oh, look, I'm sparkling! No, that's definitely a kid. So I feel really good about recommending one of my favorite YA books. All right, let's keep looking around.
Not many people in Far Beach, but...
Not much stuff here. Seashell. Nope, didn't. They didn't.
My man here with the water wings, the rubber ducky, the backpack.
They were both looking for kids' books, but didn't find the ones they wanted. And that's with a 43% chance. But they found a kid's book they wanted. All right, I'm going to look around the beach a little bit more. Sometimes people will ask for help if they can't find what they're looking for. Click the bubble to help them. They won't wait forever. Okay. I can only commit to something with less than 200 pages. However, I'll rage if I have to read another so-called classic. It's for my little sister. Okay. Kids' books, clearly a big market here. Yeah, totally agreed. Your bookshop is now full of majesty, right? Exactly. Okay, so...
Under 200 pages,
200 pages, it's for my little sister.
So it's a kid's book, under 200 pages. And cost is 547.
Maybe you notice that some books can show up across different genres. This doesn't impact how a customer perceives the book, but you can use it to recommend books in a genre where your customer may not have been looking. Okay, let's see. Alice in Wonderland.
133, but it's an acknowledged classic.
Kiki's is too long.
Sunbreak is just too long. Heidi's just too long.
The Happy Prince and other... No, let's not start them with Oscar Wilde. Hang on. No, Willows is horror. I'm not giving a horror book to the little sister. And classics are wrong.
Honestly?
Alice in Wonderland?
Oh, what was the one bottom shelf far left? Comic book with recipes?
Korean. People like having visual aids and recipes. It's for the little sister. I don't think the little sister wants... I think a children's book is the way to go.
Yeah.
So it's going to need to be... It's really too bad that Kiki's is 208. Let's do Alice in Wonderland. Yeah, I'm not going to recommend that. Let's do Alice in Wonderland. A perfect recommendation. Woohoo! Short. Great. I'm a busy person. You might have just found someone's favorite book. Go buy this one and keep shopping. Amazing. Oh, this is so fun. I like this game a lot. Never-ending story. Can't have too many. Yes, agreed. Totally. Yeah, children's books are a huge pull here. We'll have to overstock on them next time.
God
No.
damn, dude.
Yeah, that one wasn't considered a classic. I need a hand over here. Okay. Shh, honey, we're talking to the bookseller right now. I'm just getting back into reading, so I'd like something light and entertaining. I tend to like most stories with a detective, and I'm a crime fan. Okay.
All right, let's take a look.
What have I got from crime? First to Die. Women's Murder Club. That's a good...
Patterson is successful for a reason, and
That's
that reason
a
is the
good
sweatshop of
candidate.
other authors. He keeps locked in his basement.
Yeah.
But they're very good at what they do.
Stories with a detective as well. Okay. That's the
Knowledge
finale.
was
Can't
series.
start there. Change Murder for Family. No. Young Art. No.
I think it's that.
I think it's First to Die. Oh, the detective character sounds fascinating. I do crimes. I'm probably also gay. All right.
You are getting picked clean out here.
This is great. Okay, I'll have to remember this. Crime and children's books.
And you got a strong loadout straight away with this one.
I've sold 8 kids books and 4 crime books and 5 fantasy. So kids, fantasy, and crime for the beach, huh? Okay. Look at this stack! I'm gonna have to restock like crazy. All right. I think that's it for the day. But my loadout was excellently... Yeah, crime, fantasy, and children's books sounds exactly like beach reads, right? Excellent. Excellent.
Well, you know, it's good as a beach read. Fuck you, Murph.
Fuck you, Murph. You know, it's a beach read. All right. I want to look at my journal and get like a better... Don't forget your sunscreen. We sold 19 books in one day.
Dude.
Excellent. Fantasy, crime, and kids books. And then I met Harper, who likes fantasy and facts. Okay, maybe some facts books. Oh, the music's changed. Oh yeah, these like increase my customer counts. And I got that cool skull thing, didn't I? RBH. The only like thing I have so far is visit it 3 times. Okay.
We are 28 seconds
I
up
know.
an ad.
I'm snoozing it. I'm snoozing the ad because I think we're gonna have to wrap up here because
Yeah.
I don't think we won't get through another day. So let's close up for the day. Let's go look around a little bit more before we do. See if we missed anything. There's like a slide here and a bunch of beach umbrellas. Little crime to commit.
No things on things.
No things on things. That seems to be it as far as stuff is concerned. Though. Okay, let's wrap up.
That's the end of the demo.
Oh, fantastic! What amazing timing! I must have this game.
We must have this
I
game.
absolutely
We
must have
game.
this game. This is so wonderful. The fact that it uses real books for recommendations is like, okay, great. So I know about maybe a quarter of these, and now I know that being well read is going to help me make recommendations. Oh, this is so good. Amazingly
So do you want to
cozy.
just get the full-length version when we come back and just dive straight into it?
But now I'm conflicted because we have both Strange Antiquities, the full game, coming back, and we have Tiny Bookshop, the full game. Oh, we'll have to do a poll.
What a delicious problem to have.
Delicious problem to have. A relaxing game that is also a giant book recommendation.
Yes.
Right? Center mass. I am hit center mass. This is perfect. I thought this was an idle productivity game, so I'm really glad I'm so glad you were here. This is so fun. Apparently it does have an interwoven narrative, and I have a feeling there will be some sort of like plot development or story arc. But I don't think we've really touched on any of them yet.
Mostly we just sold books.
Mostly we've just learned some of the mechanics of the book selling and the book buying. And
my hope is that the full game basically just plugs in on the end of the demo.
I hope so too, because I critted all the recommendations and I don't want to lose them. But yeah, we'll see. We hope you enjoyed your stay in Bookstonbury. You can support us by wishlisting on Steam and joining our Discord. See you there. How wonderful.
What a great little game.
Wonderful little game.
And that's a tiny team as well.
Raven Rush. I think we need to look this person up because... Hang on a second. Let me see if I can grab a screenshot really quick. All right, great. I got it captured. Because the ambient music is very, very nice. I greatly enjoy it. Right. So we're supposed to wrap up stream in like 6 minutes. So why don't we take a really short ad break? Let's see if it'll let me run a 2-minute ad maybe. And we'll come back and wrap up. Sound good? Let's give this a try. He is a very, very...
Such a good boy.
He's such a sleepy little baby, isn't he? Why is it running another ad break?
I don't know.
I have no idea. Are folks hearing us? I have no idea if people are hearing us or not, because I just got Twitch popping up saying it's running another ad break. So I may have lost control of this. We'll see. But yes, he is being a wonderful, sleepy little baby. Yeah. Thanks, Elliot. No ads. Great. Okay, fine. I don't know what... I have no idea what Twitch is talking about. That's fine. What a sweet game. It's very relaxing. I can't wait to find out like what other books that you can buy and put in your collection.
I need to see the database. I need to see what books are in there.
Yeah. More importantly, you're just going to let me play this forever, right? I can just spend forever going to different places. And I wonder if the game is just a summer or if it's like multiple seasons. And then like there's like DLC of like new books and like new decorations. And this can become my new Animal Crossing. I can just get recommendations from the game to read the books. And then I can recommend the books, and then people will ask for different books that I have to go buy in real life. Renee, this is awful. This is awful. This is like TBR pile Inception. This is gonna kill me. Oh no.
Oh yeah, there was seasonal decor.
There was definitely
if you don't think that skull's gonna come back for Halloween.
Well, it's not so much Halloween as I think that it's like a bonus to crime. So if we put it out on the table at the beach. Yeah, like horror might peak and fall, and people have different thoughts, and look at all those different locations that we haven't been. I need this full game. When am I gonna have time to play it? I don't know. I don't care. It's recommending books. It's so good. Oh, that's really fun. That was really, really fun. Oh, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you, folks.
I love a demo that's a done-in-one, right? Where it gives you just enough of a taste for the mechanics that you're like, okay, now I'm going to dig in and what do you mean I'm done? Give me the full game. I think that's crafting the right selection for a demo, I think is really powerful because it's very much a first one's free kind of scenario.
He's being so fucking cute, dude.
He's cute. I'm going to go back to the other camera, folks. Hang on a second. Look at him. Look at him. He's being just the preciousest of babies. Any minute now, he's going to wake up and yell at me that it's time to go to bed. So
we should probably listen to that.
We should probably listen to that and wrap this up. So thank you for those of you who are new to the stream, who joined us tonight. This is what we do. We really like to play indie games and hang out and chat a whole lot. I would love to get back into doing some more author interviews as well. I think later in this year, we will strive to do so again because those are uproarious. They are selling Skull Reeves at CVS. Oh, are we going to be in the US as the Halloween stuff's coming out? Pack an empty suitcase. That's a commercial thing. Normally, this is the part of the stream where we end with, I'm going to take away the kitty for just a second. We normally end with shenanigans because a lot of the content that we engage with is horror related, and we don't like to send people to bed on nightmare fuel.
It used to be. We go pretty cozy these days.
Yeah, but the last couple of things we've played have been, Antiquities is a little spooky, but more and more recently it's been kind of cozy stuff. But when we do creepier stuff, we will have a shenanigans segment at the end of the evening. Usually it's something comedic, like our fantastic stream mods do a great job of finding us funny things to read, like dog pet stories and fun things like that. But I don't think we need anything like that tonight because we get to go to bed on like the high of good book recommendations, right? Okay, we have to tell Womble about this game. Womble needs to play this immediately. This would be, and Eloquent Page Pablo would also probably really like being able to make real world book recommendations. So that sounds so great. We're glad to have you join us. Thanks so much for stopping by. So as we've mentioned, this is the last stream for a week because we will be away next week. This Sunday, next Wednesday, and the following Sunday. So we'll be back. You don't have to remember if I get it wrong. I put it on the next slide when we wrap up the stream and run the credits. But we'll be gone for about a week, and then we'll be back. And then one of those Wednesdays is going to be probably Alistair hanging out with folks and talking about creativity because I'm away for work yet again. It's a real busy time of year, folks, unfortunately. And I've really got to get around to planning the vacation for the time when we get to go and do the relaxing part of it. I say we're going to a show and it's going to be amazing. But and I think that's everything. Can you think of anything else that we need to?
I think we're good.
All right. Thank you very much for joining us, everybody. That was let me put the link up there again in case folks need it. That's Tiny Bookshop. by Neoludic
I would do.
Games. The full game's available now. That was just the demo, but you can go on Steam and buy it, and I think it's for Steam and Mac. Let's look at the link. It's on Steam for Mac, Linux, and Windows, and on the Nintendo eShop for Switch.
So we could buy this and take it away to New York.
Oh, I could play it for 8 hours on an international flight.
And that would solve the strange antiquities problem.
But then the stream wouldn't get the
I know.
Or I kept 2 games in
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and then there's a dog and a cat. I should. There's many good options. I'm glad I clicked the link. Right, we should call it a night. Thank you very much for joining us, everybody.
Thank you so much, folks. I've been Alistair.
I've been Marguerite.
He's been Twiglet, and this has been Tiny Bookshop. We will see you in about 10 days.
Yeah. Have a great rest of your time, everybody. Good night.